Once again, we've got some forgotten crime that we have to talk about, and this is very serious. Two men were hurt in a drive-by shooting, and News 12 barely even covered it. They did have it on TV, and they mentioned it for like 10 seconds. I kid you not. So let's talk about what happened in Coram here, because this is just another example of the crime going on that we're dealing with on Long Island. So two men injured in drive-by shooting in Coram. The men were transported to a local hospital, and this article is from the Patch, for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. So fortunately, it wasn't life-threatening, but it could have been. Shooting is a very serious thing. And this is an area that I'm very familiar with, because whenever I go to the Pine Barrens, the bus I take goes literally right past through this area. So fortunately, it was late at night, but it could have been during broad daylight. It could have been. That'll probably be the next one. But two men were injured in a drive-by shooting in Coram on Wednesday night. Coram is being redlined. Coram has been redlined. Coram is like Hempstead now. Homeless, drug addicts all over the place over there. So at 10:40 p.m., a 27-year-old man and a 40-year-old man were traveling westbound on Middle Country Road near Winfield Davis Drive in a 2004 Volkswagen Touareg when they were each struck by gunshots fired from a passing motor vehicle. The men were transported to a local hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. So here we go. This is a picture of what was going on here. Now this says 9:43 p.m. So I'm wondering. This says 9:43 p.m. 6th precinct responded to report a drive-by shooting on 112 and 25. So this is a spot I'm very familiar with here. It's Coram. Yeah, Coram has been redlined. It's very dangerous. No further details released right now, but very serious. Let's see. There are 4 comments. Normally, I don't read the comments. I think they made a door-to-door chance. Yeah, it's very bad over there. It's very bad over there. And the other article is from, again, the lead story here at the Daily Voice. Also, 2 injured in drive-by Suffolk County shooting. This says 10:40 p.m. So I don't know if it was 9:43 or 10:40. Because they said the police, that picture was taken at 9:43, so I don't know, but it's at night. Same. It was not life-threatening, but very disturbing area, and I'll show you where this happened at. Right over here. Winfield Davis. There's a. I think they said Winfield Davis Drive, but let's see if we can find Winfield Davis Drive, Coram. No. That's not where it happened, because they showed the gas station here. This is where it happened, right here, right at the corner, right here. This is where it happened, right here in Coram. All right, and when I take the bus to the Pine Barrens, the S58 passes right through here, and I'm telling you that S58 is becoming more and more like the N4041. With the kind of people you're getting on there, and it's almost getting too dangerous to take that bus because of what's going on in this area. It's really, you don't see anything on this street view. This is an old street view it has gotten so much worse. This was taken in 2019. It has gotten so much worse over here. Very, very bad, very dangerous. It never transfer buses here because it's very, very dangerous. But News 12 could care less. They're not talking about it. They'd rather talk about something stuff that gives to a certain demographic, because again, they're sitting pretty. Yes, they covered this. They found a fugitive in Sag Harbor Inn. They covered that because it happened in Sag Harbor, of course, because it's Sag Harbor. Rich people live there. But if it happens in an area that rich people don't live in, they don't care. All right, we got another crime here. Suffolk County man charged after spray painting 9 buildings. A Long Island man was arrested after police said he spray painted defund the police or defund the PD on 9 buildings. Thomas Rivas, age 26 of Huntington, was arrested and charged with 9 counts of making graffiti. So making graffiti is a crime, by the way. This is especially directed to the people who are making graffiti about me. All right, it is a crime, and at least in Suffolk County, they can arrest people. But I guess Nassau County doesn't really bother arresting people for graffiti because they don't seem to be too interested in helping me out. As CPD said, the following buildings were spray painted between March and April of 2021: the Kaufman Corp, 133 West Hill Road in Huntington Station; Ravello Ristorante, 1277 East Jericho Turnpike in Elwood, all on the North Shore, none on the South Shore. Spirit of Arts Center, 2 Melville Road, Huntington Station. Village Fireplace and Barbecue, 1979 New York Avenue, Huntington Station. Piccola Bussola Restaurant at 970 West Jericho Turnpike in Huntington. Duncan at 981 Route 110 in Huntington Station. Salone di Banca, age 369 West Jericho Turnpike in Huntington. Sinai Furniture. Sinai maybe it's Sinai Furniture. I always have trouble pronouncing that. 202 Depot Road, Huntington Station. Duncan at 366 West Jericho Turnpike in Huntington Station. So another crime that News 12 did not bother covering because, again, didn't happen in an area where there's a certain demographic, so they don't care. Got another accident here. Let's see. This was an accident actually happened on the South Shore. Bicyclist hospitalized in critical condition after being struck by the driver in an SUV at a busy intersection. So Suffolk County Police detectives said that Bayshore resident Taylor Acusoroso was driving a 2005 Chevrolet Tahoe east on Howells Road in Bayshore when he struck the bicyclist in the roadway at 12:20 a.m. at the intersection of Lombardy Boulevard. And the bicyclist is in critical condition, and the person cooperates. So an accident probably, but got more here. 2 women arrested for prostitution at Suffolk County massage parlor. Let's see what we got going on here. 2 women were charged with prostitution after a raid at a Long Island massage parlor. And this happened on the South Shore. The investigation into Yu-Ya Foot Spa in Lindenhurst, located on North Wellwood Avenue, happened around 1 p.m. on Wednesday, October 13th. It was conducted by the Suffolk County Police 1st Precinct Crime Section officers in conjunction with the Village of Lindenhurst building inspector following community complaints. So there, they don't have tolerance for that. They do clean it up. But if it was in the middle of the island, say in Deer Park, nothing would be done. Yangxia Fan, 43 of Flushing, Queens, and Yizhang Zhao, 32 of Sparta, New Jersey, were each charged with 1 count of unauthorized practice of a profession, a felony, and 1 count of prostitution, a misdemeanor. But thanks to bail reform, they were released on an appearance ticket and are due to appear in First District Court in Central Islip on Monday, November 1st. And the Village of Lindenhurst will be issuing summonses to the business and property owners for these building code violations. That's another story News 12 could have covered. Even when something happens on the South Shore, they just don't want to cover crime unless they cherry pick the crime they talk about. They want to talk about political news, the pandemic, the business and the economy, and they don't really cover crime. They're not really a news station. They are a lifestyle station for a certain demographic on Long Island. And for the rest of us, we don't have a news station anymore. Long Island does not have a news station anymore. So that is going to wrap up this update here on all this stuff going on. And again, very disturbing with this Coram shooting, and it's all part of the plan. Suffolk County, the Coram is just getting worse and worse and worse. It's a very dangerous area, and I really wish Suffolk County they would do something about cleaning it up. But in the meantime, I just wish, I wish there was another way for me to get to the Pine Barrens, but there isn't. I have to take that 58 in order to get to Middle Island or Ridge or any of these other places here. There is the 62, but if I take the 62, then I got to deal with Port Jefferson Station. And that's dangerous. So the only other way to do it would be getting off here, taking a bus to Smith Haven, and then getting the 62. But again, that's out of the way, and they're redlining Middle Island too, and parts of Ridge, and they just want to ruin the middle of the island. They're dumping all the Coram is literally infested with problems, and they're just being dumped there. They're being dumped there. They're all over the place. The police should come in there, clean them up. Say, you know what? You're either going to get help or you're going to go to jail, and that's it. Problem solved. But no, we can't do that. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching.